everybody, welcome to our cooking class. My name's Debbie and I am your Epicure consultant, and I am going to show you how to make a lovely Caprese chicken tonight on the barbecue. We're outside and it's a beautiful night out, so we thought why not barbecue. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We have some chicken breasts here, just plain chicken breast, boneless, skinless. And then what we're going to do is make a little bit of a marinade, put the chicken in there, and then we're going to put it on the barbecue. After that, we're going to add some cheese and some tomato, and I will show you the finished product. So we're going to speed up the video kind of in the middle, and then you won't have to sit here the whole night, but I'm going to show you the first marinating process. So what I have in my little prep bowls, these are awesome little prep bowls. They have measurements on the side, and they have these lovely silicone lids, so you can just prepare things, get them ready, and then stick them in the fridge or on your counter or whatever. They are really great. They come in a set of 4. So what we have in here, we have some balsamic vinegar. I actually used a balsamic glaze, which is a little bit thicker than a balsamic vinegar, but it works perfect for this recipe. We have some honey, and we have some canola oil, and then this here is actually our marinara seasoning. You can use this for spaghetti sauces, things like that, but I've decided to use it in this. The Epicure, the recipe comes directly from Epicure, and they call for our Tuscan chicken burger seasoning. However, I didn't have that on hand quite yet. It's actually being shipped to me this week, so we're going to use the marinara instead, and I've used this before and it's great in this recipe. So 2 tablespoons of each one of these things are all going into my bowl. So you'll see this is a little bit thicker than your usual balsamic vinegar. The recipe calls for regular balsamic vinegar. This is what I had, so this is what we're using, and it works really well. It also works really well as a glaze, and you can get that just at the grocery store. And this is some honey. So there's 2 tablespoons of each one of these items. Just going to give that a little stir to make our marinade. You'll see it looks really good. It's all, this is our little glaze. I'll bring it over closer so you guys can have a little peek. All of the Epicure herbs are all stirred up in there now. It's kind of thick. The honey helps make it thick. So we're going to take our chicken. I'm just going to dump it on our chicken. If you have a little bit of extra time, you can let this sit for 10 minutes to marinate it a little bit. But if you don't have the time, that's okay. And it can marinate it overnight too to give it some extra flavor. So I'm just using our grip and grab tongs here. These are great. They're silicone and they're heat proof, so they work really well for cooking and for prep and everything like that. So you want to give it a good coat. I have 3 chicken breasts in here, but this will easily do 4. We just only have 3 people eating this tonight, so we didn't quite need all 4. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the grill. I have my barbecue right here. I'll give you guys a little peek in here once the chicken's on, because I do have some yummy little potatoes going on too. And they're roasted potatoes, and I just put some of our lemon dilly on those, our lemon dilly spice, which is one of our dip mixes. Just going to add a little bit more of the glaze on top of each one of these chicken breasts because we had a little bit extra since we only did 3. So might as well let those get super gooey. That'll be really yummy. Okay, so those are on the grill. I'm just going to wipe my hands off here, and I'm going to take you guys a little bit closer so you can see what's going on the grill. Take my foil off and show you my lovely potatoes that are cooking. These are super duper easy as well. There, hopefully you can kind of see what's going on over here. So we have our chicken barbecuing. These are our potatoes. All I did with those, just cut up some potatoes, toss them in a little bit of canola oil, and then I added maybe about a tablespoon, I kind of didn't really measure it, of our lemon dilly dip mix. Any of our dip mixes are great when you're just wanting to season your potatoes and vegetables, that kind of thing too. So they're going to be really good afterwards. I also, lemon dilly is really great if you make like a compound butter. Take some butter and just mix your lemon dilly in. We used that last night on corn, and it was really, really awesome as well. So lots of uses for that lemon dilly. So the chicken's going to cook for a little while. I won't bore you guys with this part, so I'm going to stop the video and I will be back with our toppings that we're going to put on this, and we're going to finish these up together. So we will see you soon. Hi everybody, I'm back. By the magic of TV, we now have some cooked chicken. Doesn't that look yummy? Take a peek at that. There's our chicken and there's our potatoes. So they look pretty good. So now time for our toppings. I'm just going to move you guys a little bit closer. You won't see me. I am still here. I will be the hands. So what we have here is I sliced up some tomatoes, and I also have some bocconcini medallions. So these come in like a water bath, and they are just little slices of fresh mozzarella cheese that you can get at the grocery store. So we are going to top that as well as with some basil. We have some fresh cut basil, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this. It's just a balsamic glaze on top. So we will do that. So what I'm going to do is just lay these tomato slices over top of my chicken. Hopefully you guys can see. So we're just going to move the camera a little bit so you can see it. Okay. And then we are going to top these. I mean, the recipe calls for 1 mozzarella, but there is nothing wrong with putting 2 mozzarellas on. You know what? This tomato actually looks a little bit better than that tomato, so we're going to use that one instead. Put some extra mozzarella. And then we are going to sprinkle on a little bit of our basil on each one of these. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to take my balsamic glaze and do just a little bit of a drizzle on top of these. And we're just going to let the cheese melt a little bit. I'll put the lid down, and these will be ready in a couple minutes. I'm gonna, there they are right there. How does that look, you guys? Sorry for the wiggly camera work there, but they look really good. So I'm going to just put my lid down, and we are going to let these cook for a few minutes, and they are going to become all gooey and melty and have a little bit of brown to them too. I might turn on my back burner to for the rotisserie burner. Sometimes that helps to kind of bubble the cheese on top. So we're going to do that, and then dinner will be ready. We're going to serve this with some corn and with our potatoes, and it's going to be delicious. So I will take some pictures for you guys, and I will post that in the group. Have a great night, everybody, and can't wait to enjoy this. Hopefully you can try this too. Bye.